Hi, I'm Kathy from the Glass Classroom, and I am going to be showing you how to make a paper pattern and fix a repair. Although my hand is what you get to see, here is the piece that I need to repair, and I have a pen and I have pattern paper. The pattern paper is paper that actually can be removed and stuck onto the glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pattern paper and I'm going to slide it underneath the design. I'm going to try to use as little pattern paper as I can. I'm going to slide it under, and then I'm going to take the pen and I'm going to come straight down, and I am going to draw around the piece that I need to replace. Now I'm going to put an arrow right here because there is a zinc border and I need it a little longer. So I'm going to make an arrow to do that. The design of this goes this way. So I'm also going to put an arrow showing me which way the design is. So I'm going to take this out. Now is what we want to do is we want to use regular scissors and cut this out. I'm going to go down the line and cut around this pattern paper. This is a pretty intricate little piece of glass to be cutting. So if you stick around, you'll be able to see how to cut it. I will be showing you how to cut an inside curve, which is really, really tricky. But of course, there you go. Okay, here I have cut this, and then I'm going to lay this into the section to see if it fits. Looks like it's gonna fall right into that place. It's going down pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this a little long and see if that works. Slide it into the channel and down. Okay, so that's a little tight there. But, so I'm going to trim this off just a little bit. Okay, now that's a perfect pattern. So, now, in a perfect world, I have shown you how to cut this glass in another segment. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this lovely piece of glass that's been cut. And we're going to see if it fits. Okay, it's hanging up, and the reason is because once you get a piece of glass cut and you have sharp points that are out, sometimes those points get in the way. And they're of no use. You're not going to see them. They're going to be covered up with foil. They're going to be covered up with the border. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to just take off the end of that point, and And then I'm going to try to slide it in again. Look at that. It goes in really, almost really well. Now, it is a little tight. It doesn't sliding right in. There's a point up here that's a problem. And then right here. And maybe right here. So I'm going to mark those with a black Sharpie. All of the areas that are too tight to maybe there. And then I'm going over to the grinder to grind just a little bit. I'm going to use Markstay. It is a wipeable cover to keep the black line from going away with the water on the grinder. It's a really good product. I'll be right back. You really need to keep your glass clean. You can look up how to grind glass on another segment of the Glass Classroom, and that will be, and we will, you can, so you really want this to slide in easily, and the reason is because you're going to have to put copper foil around this, and the copper foil will actually okay, I have cut the grain of this glass wrong.